Hey you guys, it's your favorite real estate professional and entrepreneur, Andrea. You know my mission, you know my motto is always to help you shift your mindset, acquire assets, and buy real estate like a boss. I wanted to do this video because so often I get people asking me about the NACA program. They have these assumptions, and normally their assumptions are incorrect, especially in this market where there are 20, 30 offers on one property. I wanted to take the time to educate sellers and listing agents on the NACA program, so maybe you'll consider a NACA buyer if you maybe have your property listed for sale. There are certain assumptions, and I think it really prohibits the growth of ownership in the area just from lack of education. If you listen to any video, you know I always say the more educated you are, the more powerful you are. And I believe that in anything. The NACA program is strongly rooted in education. When a NACA buyer, a NACA member goes through the program, one thing I tell listing agents and sellers that they can ensure is that that buyer has gone through a rigorous assessment of their financial posture. What does that mean? Most buyers, underwriting takes place at the end. When a normal buyer in a normal transaction and they use a traditional lender, underwriting takes place at the end. Underwriting is the process where the lender goes through a fine-tooth comb through the buyer's profile. They're checking employment, income, everything, credit. They want to make sure everything is what it is. They're just checking, dotting the I's, crossing the T, making sure everything it is what it is. A NACA member, however, goes through this process from the very beginning when they apply for the NACA program. What does this mean? This means that you can ensure that a NACA member is going to close. This loan is going to close. And the reason they do this from the beginning is because they want that loan to be solid. So what does that mean for a seller? It means that I'm gonna give you an example. If you've ever seen a listing and it says back on market, financing fell through, this is what happened when your buyer is not solid. So sometimes I hear people talk about the timeline for NACA. The time a seller wastes on a buyer that's not solid and having to start over is time that they could have given to a solid buyer like a NACA member, just to put things in proper perspective. So I wanted to educate you guys because you can ensure that NACA members are solid. And this is very, very important when it comes to your timeline. A normal transaction, a normal real estate transaction can have ups and downs anyways. So why not avoid some of the obstacles by one, starting off and dealing with a solid buyer? So just to give you some education. Another assumption is that the NACA program or the NACA mortgage is not a conventional mortgage. Currently, NACA's lender is Bank of America. NACA members have a conventional loan through Bank of America. All the time I get buyers, and it's crazy, even NACA members don't know sometimes. Buyers, listing agents, and sellers alike, they think that the NACA mortgage is some special mortgage. When it comes to buyer profiles, you have cash and then you have conventional. So NACA members and sellers alike can be confident that a NACA member has a solid conventional loan and is a very desirable buyer profile. I have a client that was able to compete in this market because their loan was conventional. FHA has a stipulation for quick flips. The previous owner has to have owned the property more than 90 days for an FHA buyer to purchase. The NACA conventional mortgage does not have that stipulation. So NACA members are able to compete and purchase quick flips where FHA buyers cannot. So that's just some education. I hope you guys took note on that. Members especially, this gives you an advantage. So I want to kind of bridge the gap between sellers and NACA members and let everyone know that we can work together, and the ultimate goal is ownership and building generational wealth. So I hope this video has empowered someone. If you're a buyer, if you know a NACA buyer, if you're a seller, a listing agent, if you know any of those people, please share this video because again, education is power, and I want us to be on the same page and not miss any opportunities due to lack of knowledge. So share this video, comment, give me your feedback, And again, I hope it has been helpful. My mission, my motto is always to shift your mindset, help you acquire assets, and buy real estate like a boss. Follow me on Instagram. My personal page is #1agent Andrea. My business page is Andrea Washington Realtor. If you're looking for a real estate professional in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, connect with me. My website is #1agentandrea.com. As always, you guys, I appreciate your support. You support my advocacy for ownership. I'm in this so we can build wealth. So thank you for the support. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sending the love. I absolutely appreciate you. Continued success to you all. Thank you for chiming in. Until next time, you guys. Peace.